Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Satyaprasad Balki from True Vision Eye Hospitals. Diwali is one of the most important festivals in the Indian calendar. Along with a lot of celebrations and fervor, it also brings about a very busy time for eye doctors worldwide. The reason being a part of celebrations in Diwali is includes a lot of festive cooking, a lot of diyas, lighting of the lamps, and also a lot of firecrackers. So all these things are very hazardous to your eyes. So best thing to do is here prevent such things or such injuries from happening. Even if this happens, there are a few first aid treatments which I would like to discuss with you. Firstly, when it comes to cooking, especially in the Indian kitchens during this festival, we see a lot of oil cooking being done, be it your making of snacks or sweets, etc. So what happens here is usually the stove is shifted onto the floor, and a huge vat is used with a lot of burning oil in it. This is again a very hazardous practice. So whenever you put something into the stove to cook, there is a good chance that the oil might splatter and fall into your eyes. Now there are two elements of this injury. One is the chemical, because it's an oil, and the second thing is a thermal injury because it's a hot oil. So these two can wreak havoc in your eyes. The first thing you need to do when if something like this happens is immediately wash your eyes with copious amounts of cold water. Alternatively, you can also cup your palm and put some water into it. Put your eye into your palm and keep blinking repeatedly. Having said this, even after this, if your symptoms of redness or burning sensation, watering, and diminished vision persist, immediately consult an eye doctor. The thing here is not only the chemical but even the thermal injuries. Usually, this hot oil falling onto your cornea can start to melt the layers of the cornea, which is very dangerous. It can also lead to permanent loss of vision. So prevention wise, it's better you do not move your stove onto the floor. Keep it on the platform where it is supposed to be. Keep a safe distance, especially keep kids away from the kitchen. The second type of injury which we commonly see here is during the lighting of the diyas. So there's an element of lighting a huge number of diyas around the house. Especially these are kept on the floor and every nook and cranny, which you yourself might forget that there's a diya there. Apart from eye injuries, most common thing we see here is clothes catching fire and leading to a very big health issue or serious emergencies rather. I would always suggest that if situation arises, always keep a bucket of water close by. This is very important. This can be the simple difference between life and death. If anyone's clothes catch fire, immediately douse the flames with the water so that no further injury happens. Another thing is sometimes what happens, these diyas, we bring them very close to our face or something. They sometimes splatter. It can be the wick or some water in the oil. Suddenly, if it splatters, this splatter also causes a lot of serious eye problems. So always keep your lamps in a place where you can see them, not hide it here and there in every nook and cranny. Make sure that you know where the lamps are placed. If possible, nowadays you're getting lamps with a protective glass guard so that there's no wind which blows it off. That can even help in other ways, as in keeping you safe or your clothes safe from burning. Third and most serious type of injury we see during Diwali is the firecracker injuries. Now, the thing we have to understand here is firecracker injuries are usually the element is three-dimensional. It is first of all a chemical injury because of the gunpowder which is used in those crackers. Second thing is it's a thermal injury again because of the heat produced. And third thing, it is also a blast or a missile injury. So all these three elements combined can wreak havoc on your eye, even leading to permanent vision loss. That's why Diwali is one of the most busiest times for us, because a lot of cases with emergency treatment need to be attended during this period. In case you suffer a injury with the firecrackers, One of the most common we see here is that some foreign body falling into your eye, a projectile falling into your eye. It's important here to note that if something like this happens, I would encourage you to wash your eyes immediately, but do not try to remove that foreign body yourself, because this foreign body has fallen into your eye with a force, so it usually gets impacted onto your cornea or your conjunctiva also. And because it is hot, the foreign body is hot, the impaction is very strong. So it is not possible for you to remove it yourself. Immediately go to an eye doctor and get it removed. These foreign bodies, especially when they are stuck onto your cornea, they can lead to an infection also if not removed in time. Second thing is chemical injury, wherein this gunpowder, if it accidentally goes into your eyes, it can cause redness, irritation, itching sensation, and a lot of burning and watering also. If something like this happens, again wash your eyes with water immediately, preferably cold water. And if there are any lubricant eye drops in the house, please use them until you see an eye doctor. Usually these injuries are easy to treat with some specific eye drops which would be prescribed by the eye doctor. The most serious kind of injury, like I said, is the blast injury, which occurs due to this fireworks. So if you are in close proximity to these fireworks and they blast very close to your eyes, they can cause irreparable damage. They can tear your cornea, they can tear your sclera also, which is the white fibrous coat, even that can be damaged. The layers or the structures in the eyes can be permanently disrupted. So this is one of the most serious injuries we see. In case something like this happens and there is bleeding from the eye, I would strongly suggest do not try to self-medicate or self-treat here. Close the eye with a clean cotton bandage or a handkerchief and immediately seek medical help. This is very important because this one step might be the difference in saving your vision. Usually what we see here is when there are tears of the structures of the eye, the sooner they are repaired, the better the chances of vision being restored. So in case there is anything serious like this, always close your eye with a clean cloth and immediately rush to the eye hospital, wherein the doctor might explore any surgical options to save your eye. Having said all this, prevention is always better than cure. So I urge my viewers to take some safety precautions here, which can go a long way in ensuring that you have a happy and safe Diwali. Use protective eyeglasses whenever you're bursting crackers. Always burst crackers in an open and clear area, and make sure everybody around it are also alerted that you are bursting a firecracker. Always keep a bucket of water close by. Any kind of injury or a burn injury happens, immediately douse the flame. The best thing here you can do is use those protective glasses which are available over the counter in any pharmacy. These can help you a lot. And never burst firecrackers keeping them in your hand. Always keep it in an open area and maintain a safe distance. Having said this, I wish you all a very happy Diwali. For any concerns, eye related concerns during this period, please contact us at True Vision Eye Hospitals.